Hello, this is Achievers with JB. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on the time zone. Today we are going to talk about goals. Many times we have a question and we are asking, what are goals? Why should someone set goals? First of all, I want to say that achievers, people that achieve in life, they actually set goals. There is no way you can achieve in life without setting any goals in life. We'll first of all define what a goal is. For me, I would simply define a goal as a desired aim or a desired result, a result that you intend to see in the long run. Murphy's book, Hard Goals, he talks about where you are and getting from where you are to where you want to be. He talks about hard goals. Hard goals to him are the goals that you have achieved. Getting from where you are to where you want to be, it takes time. Sometimes it takes a process, and I would want to mention that, for example, for someone that is watching this video, the goals that you set or the desires that you had at the age of 20, depending on the age that you have, are different from someone that is at the age of 30 or at the age of 40. For example, at the age of 20, someone is excited about beginning work, acquiring a skill, but someone at the age of 40 is probably thinking towards retirement, and they are looking at the goals that they will set to ensure that they attain a very comfortable retirement. When we look at goals, we should set SMART goals. SMART is SAMRT. S stands for specific. You should be specific on what you want to achieve in life, or what you want to achieve. S could stand for something that is stretching, something that stretches you, something that moves you from your comfort zone to step out and do something different. M is measurable. Measurable means there should be an indicator. For example, if you find a vehicle that is parked by the roadside or a vehicle that is about to leave the road, they indicate the direction that they would want to take. For example, if they are getting off the road and they are branching towards the left, they will show the left indicator. If they're branching towards the right, it is the right indicator that they will show. So there has to be something that shows where you are going, something that you can look at and say, I have achieved my goal, something that you can measure. I'll look at someone that wants to cut weight. If you set a goal of, I want to cut weight, I think it's not a SMART goal. Why? Because we don't know how many kilos you want to cut. You haven't given yourself time on when you want to achieve that goal. So a goal should be SMART. It should be, from the beginning, we said it should be specific, measurable. The A is achievable. For example, if someone that is 100 pounds or 100 kilos says, I want to cut 30 pounds in 1 month. Yes, they can achieve it over a long period of time, but 1 month is a very short time. So you should set a goal that is achievable, something that will stretch you, yes, but in reality, you can get to it. Cutting 30 pounds in 1 month is is a very unsmart goal, because it would be hard for someone to cut 30 pounds in a period of 1 month. R stands for realistic or reasonable, just like the example I gave before. Your goal cutting strategy should be reasonable. When you're saying you're cutting 30 pounds in 1 month, that is not reasonable, and surely you cannot achieve it. The T stands for time bound. You should have a specific period. For example, if I say currently I am 80 kilos, and in the next 4 months I want to cut 15 kilos. So I have given a time limit on when I want to achieve my goal. It is not very open. I haven't left it to chance. And so that gives me an opportunity to set strategies, clear strategies that can help me attain the particular goal I have set. The next question I would ask, or something that we can ask, is every achiever, why would I set a goal? Why would we set goals in life? When we set goals, we get direction. We get direction. For example, if I set a goal, if for example I'm a career person, and they say I have come into this organization, and in the next 2 years I want to be promoted. For example, if you get in at the level of an administrator, you say in the next 2 years I would want to become an officer. So with that goal that you have set, there are quite a number of strategies that you have to put in mind. One would be going back to school to do short courses that would help you attain that. The other one would be using your excess time in the organization to learn as much as you can. Why? Because you need, for example, to be an officer in ICT. So you used your extra time to ask questions for people that are in ICT, what they're doing, how they're achieving. That is another goal that you can set. The other one would be making it known to your supervisor, the direction that you want to take, so that they would start giving you tasks in that direction. So you build your skill over time, so that at the end of 2 years, you are fit and able to get in that position. So goal setting helps us get direction. When we set goals, we become accountable. For example, if I'll use the example of weight again, if I'm saying I want to cut from 80 kilograms to I want to cut 15 kilograms, and I identify a friend of mine that will walk this journey with me, so they will be able to check up on me on a weekly basis or on a daily basis. If I've set a strategy to do exercises 3 times a week, and for example, I'm going to skip, I'm going to take a walk, 2-kilometer walk. So the person that I have told about the goal that I have set I will be accountable to this person, and they will help me stretch myself or leave my comfort zone to ensure that I move towards the direction that I want to get into. The other reason as to why we set goals is goals bring you back on track. For example, if I set a goal of cutting weight, and I know that I should reduce the sugars, I should reduce on the oils, I should eat more vegetables. So I am conscious on what I eat. Why? Because I have a clear goal, I have a direction as to where I am going. So that puts me on track. I reduce the ice creams, all the sweet things that will get more weight on me. I have set a direction. I am moving in that direction. So when I see ice cream, something within me is screaming that will enable me put on more weight. So I reduced on the sweet things. So goals, in one way or the other, they bring you back on track, and they keep you focused. When you set a goal, you're more focused. You have clear direction where you want to go. Like we said in the SMART definition, you have given yourself realistic timelines. So you're more focused on achieving the goal that you have set. Why? Because it is specific, it is measurable, it is achievable, it is realistic or reasonable, and you have given yourself a time limit by when this goal should be achieved. So goals help us get focused, but they also push us forward. When you set a goal, for example, you want to climb the career ladder, business will not be as usual. You will put in extra hours to do extra tasks. Why? Because there is a goal that you have set. You will put in extra time to do a different course. Why? Because there is a goal that you have set on where you want to be. For example, if I set a goal on improving relationships, for example, I've been more of an introvert and I'm starting a business, and for example, I'm going to need more people on board through networking. So the goal that I set in that direction for building more relationships would be, for example, attending a party once in a while if I wasn't that kind of person, and being the kind of introvert person that you are, because we're used to being an indoor person. Of course, it's going to push you from your comfort zone if that is the kind of goal that you have set. You need to pick your call and call someone just to check up on them, because you're building relationships, you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. So goals push us forward, and goals help us set priorities. Just like I said, someone that is 20 years has different goals from someone that is 40 years, for example, and the one that is 40 years has different goals from someone that is 60 years. So goals help us set priorities. And even then, even if we are in the same age bracket and we have, for example, you have $500 on you, if you have set a financial goal on saving, you will put 50, for example, $50 aside. Why? Because you have made a goal that you want to be financially independent after a certain period of time. So you will be able to, that where you spend the $500 will be different from someone that doesn't have financial goals. Why? Because in the $500 you might even end up drawing a budget, and you know, this is what I'm going to do, this is the money that I am putting aside for my saving. Why? Because I have set a goal on being financially independent after this number of years. So goals help you set priorities even with our finances. Goals help us set priorities with the kind of relationships that we have in life. Why? Because there is a direction that we want to take, and so it is key on how we relate, how we talk to people, how we manage the relationships that we have. Goals help us set priorities. Then finally, defining success is essential in life. When I set a goal, I have defined the kind of success that I want. For example, if I have set a goal on being financially independent in the next 20 or 30 years, I have defined the kind of success that I want. I want to be financially independent. For me, that is my goal. So the different strategies that I come up with direct me to my financial independence that I want to attain at the time that I have set to attain it. So achievers are goal setters. Today we're discussing goals. Achievers are goal setters. So for everyone that will watch this video, make time to set your goals. We have almost just begun the year. You can set goals on how many books you can read. Why? Because you want to acquire knowledge in a particular field. You might want to acquire knowledge on finances. You might want to acquire knowledge on human resource, depending on the field that you have chosen. So you set a goal on how many books you will read in that direction this year. You might set goals on building relationships, depending on the life that you live. So how many friends do you want? What kind of friends do you want? How do you get these friends? Why? Because you have started a business and you want to network with people that matter. You and I will believe that life is about meeting the people that matter because they push you an extra mile. So how do you reach out to the people that matter? By setting simple goals. This year I am building relationships. This year, depending on where these people hang out, because there are quite a number of things you have to think through. Where do these people hang out with? Who are their friends? Are their friends within my circles? If they are within my circles, then I can begin to talk to my friends and then spend some time with these people. So why? Because I want them to link me to the next person that will just do a snapshot, and I have the next privilege in my business. So life is about setting goals. Achievers set goals. I hope this video was able to help. Have a great afternoon, a great evening, a great morning. Bye.